How's it going, everybody? Let's play some Phoenix Wright. So we are picking up the Turnabout Sisters Case here in 2020, and we are deliberating and trying to figure out what to do. Edgeworth has just pulled his lawyerly BS with his doctored autopsy, and we have to overcome this. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Well, I do have the wiretap. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? I'm sweating. Oh, she's still holding her hands like that. Witness, your name, please? April May. At your service, wink. Oh my goodness. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Even the judge is, like, floored by her. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Ah, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. It was like 9 p.m. at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well, her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Cowardly? Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Of course he doesn't. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright. It was like 9 p.m. at night. I looked out the window, you know? She was on the phone, though, right? Should I press her? I think I might have to replay this trial because I botched things so much earlier and lost so many of my options, but we'll just see what happens with the game when you fail. Present some wit. I don't know if I can present the this right now. Dodged out of the way. She didn't mention anything about the item being, like, the thing being smashed. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please, continue your testimony. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be maybe I'd better just press her. Alright, so they're asking me to press even more. How'd you know it was 9 p.m.? Why did you do that? Huh? Like, why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of the question that easily. I sort of, you know... I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press her a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Oh... Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The poor girl. Order, Mr. Wright. You have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know. Okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with the short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question it. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, she's cracking. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock. The Thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. So, how did she know it was a clock? A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? What, well, don't look so sour. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. I can't press her on this? Can I present the evidence? I don't want to mess this up. You don't lose... It's like you don't lose the points in the upper right from presenting evidence, but you do if you present evidence and it's wrong, but you don't if you press. So Miss May, what you said now was quite revealing. Oh, the good music. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. God, this woman's unreal. You just said that the statue of the Thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before, well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue. Yes, thank you, Judge, to question the witnesses. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the place the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because, she couldn't have heard it. Like, she was... It couldn't have rung? Oh, that's right! Because she took out the mechanism for the evidence. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's... Didn't she say the batteries were dead, or... Let me go to the court record. The clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? I had to put the clockwork out. I put some papers inside it instead. Alright, so there we go. So there's the evidence. So, it's inconceivable because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh? See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Bang. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Whoa, that's pretty mean. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Huh? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Oh, I've got the phone call, dude. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I sure can, dude. Oh, look at Edgeworth. Oh, I can't wait to wipe that smug smile off your face. Oh, impossible. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Your Honor. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Yes, it's a one-of-a-kind made by Larry Butts. The witness claims she had, quote, seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's the thinker itself, right? Is that the piece of evidence? Should I present the statue itself? Because it's made by Larry Butts? Or... gosh. Or do I present this? It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Ooh, I'm getting swarmy. Oh, grr. Whoa, she has turned out to be scary looking. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she could die for it. Die! Whoa. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Her. Oh, silly me, Grunt. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee-hee, wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because, I don't know if she held it, but she had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That's correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence that the witness heard the murder weapon was a clock. This wiretap. Have a look at this. Oh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. Look at the background. It's all anime like Dragon Ball Z fight style. It's sweet. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't talked in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Allah. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? ... It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Now, she didn't do it. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Wait, I say way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay. So the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I wasn't saying that she was. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May with the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Can I call the bellboy as a witness? She was on the phone. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, and thus she is innocent. Thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. No, I can't do that. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Boy, it's getting spicy. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm going to stop this episode here right before we get into the bellboy's testimony. My goodness, we dismantled Miss May, but we've still got some work to do, and we'll get to that in the next episode. Everyone, I hope you're enjoying this hilarious game. I'm having a blast going through the courtroom drama, seeing the anime over-the-top reactions and animations. It is a very silly but fun game, and we'll get into it and try to defend Miss Maya in the next one. Alright, everybody, I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys next time. Take care.